We got a lot of stuff today and I'm going to be speed running through it, so let's just get into it. Alright, starting off with the amazing sales, we got the KZ EDC Pro at 1 USD. Now, I don't like KZ, as you guys know, but if you're on a budget, it is only $1. Like, it is a very good deal. If you want like a V-shape, a fun sound, it's $1. Go for it. You also have the KZ Dawn, which is also a V-shape IEM, and it's only $2.50. So both of these combined is $3.50. You can't really beat that, even though it is KZ. And then you also have the KZ Caster Base Edition. Very fun set as well. It's $8. You know, these sales are kind of crazy, right? You also have the CCA Trio, which is a better version of the KZ Caster. And then moving on, we have the good deals. So of course, the T10s, $50. You have the R2s, which is like around $30 on sale. Also the R1s, which is like a bassy version, Beryllium DD. And then we also have the Sonus, of course, the classic, $33 on sale if you want a neutral balanced sound. Moving on, LINSOUL's got some bundles for you guys. It's not the best. I would say the best one is probably the bundle A. It's the Newell and like a cable for $20, which is like more or less around the Newell's price on sale. So you just get an extra cable on top of that. You also have the EW200 with the extra cable, $50. You know, like these bundles are very specific. Like if you're looking for a case, you're looking for like a DAC or like, you know, case, cables, stuff like that, along with the IEM that you already want, then these would be a good option. But aside from that, I would, you know, I'll just get the IEM itself and then just get the cable that you want. But moving on to the actual deal. So the TRN Couch, very good package, very good case, metal build quality, cable is phenomenal for the price. It's $20. If you want like a bright leaning set at around, you know, $20, these are a phenomenal deal. And then you also have the HBB Kailua, which is also a slightly bright leaning set. It's a better version of the Couch sound-wise. Packaging, accessories, not as good as the Couch, but sound-wise, it is like a slight step up over the Couch. And then you also got the Chinos on sale for $60-$70. If you want a neutral, clean set, these are very good. Layering is good. Okay, the cable is pretty nice, actually, the green color. Overall, it's, you know, solid deal if you want a neutral balanced set. Then moving on to the OK deals, if you want a balanced, you know, all-rounder sound, if you want a planar that does everything pretty well, the PUM X2 is a decent set. And then you got the Kara if you want like a smooth, airy, slightly warm sound. Pretty good for rock, actually. Pretty underrated. I would give this a shot if you already have, you know, a lot of other IEMs, like different sound-wise. These are pretty nice. And then you also have the Quintet, which is on sale for $186. I think this is the lowest it has gone. But yeah, very good technical performance. One of the best at $200 that you can get. A slight planar and PZ timbre. But if you want detail, these are a good bang for your buck. I also have great news because the Zigat stuff is also on sale. The Deschinkos, the Cinco Tres, and then the Estrella is also on sale. Zigat is doing their 11/11 promotions right now. So if you're into like a basic set, the Deschinkos, if you want like an all-rounder, you know, Cinco Tres, if you want an exciting, dynamic, slight V-shaped sound, the Estrella. Now, as for AliExpress, the Shenwu Gate is very good if you want like a quote-unquote endgame, clean, neutral sound. It's very underrated. I don't know if I'm gonna do a review, but the design is very good. Accessories also very good right now. You can get it for $568, which is, you know, expensive, but it's good. The Baji is also on sale for around $500, which is good. It's $100 off. If you want a clean, balanced sound with some slight edginess and like excitement in the upper mids, these are a good option. They're well balanced, they're very detailed, they're very good in the separation and layering. And with EQ, this becomes one of my favorite like bass headsets under $1,000. So solid choice as well. I also really like the Volaire. I was really surprised by my second unit because the first one I heard is like pretty much Harman 2019, right? Second one is pretty different from the Harman. I really like it. It's very airy, very spacious, very natural sounding. The Studio 4s are also very good if you want something clean, neutral, balanced, especially in the vocals. You want clean vocals. These get the job done. They aren't like, they don't specialize in anything, right? But it's a very clean vocal set. I do still recommend it even now, especially for $360. On the other hand, if you want something for like K-pop, J-pop, pop, Chopin is pretty good. $160 on sale, very well balanced. Probably take this over the Nova, even though the Nova is $100 on sale, which is like $60 less. The fit on the Chopin is just much better for me. The bass is also slightly better. Overall, it's like a slightly more fun version of the Nova. But if you're on a budget, the Nova is still phenomenal IEM. Very good value for the price, and you can get it for $100. But if you're looking for a clean and balanced set, the Tri i3 is pretty decent at $120. It is a bit lean in the bass, and it does have slight planar timbre, but gets the job done if you want a clean neutral set. Pretty solid. Now, if you're the opposite of a clean neutral guy, you want like exciting, very V-shaped sound, The Celeste Relentless is very V-shaped sound. The Hydro is also good if you want an all-rounder but slightly bassier, and then you also have the tuning switches as well for some variety. And right now it's around like 90 bucks, which is a pretty solid price. Gets the job done if you want a bassy all-rounder. And if you want a warm set, the Magic 1 is on sale for 70 bucks. It does the warm sound presentation pretty well while maintaining some of the vocals. It's not going to be like the most exciting, detailed, or well separated in the world, right? But 70 bucks if you want a warm set. LETSHUOER is also having some great deals. For example, the Condenser 4 if you want something neutral, clean, slightly airy, slightly treble emphasis. Very good for female vocals, sweet. These are very good for like around 200 bucks. And then you have the S08 if you want something darker but still like fast in the attack and the transients. It has the least planar timbre that I've heard, but it is like still, it's a planar, right? And you also have the S12 2024 edition if you want something like more all-rounded planar. Still has a planar timbre, it is a planar. And then the S15 and stuff like that. The DZ4 is a very good deal, especially at $55. It's a clean, neutral, good vocal set. Scales very good. It's kind of underrated, as well as the Condenser 12 is, on sale for like what, $200 off. It is very expensive, but this is a very good endgame flagship IEM. Now, some of you guys have been asking me about the ANVIL, the Braindance, and then the D62. I am getting those in, but wait for more reviews to come out. Don't buy it quite yet because, they kind of hyped the Performer 5+2 to the moon and it was just okay, right? So I would just watch out for the review for your own benefit. Especially for the ANVIL, I will watch out for TDM's review because he did work on the name for this IEM, so he is like affiliated with the company, right? So I would just watch out for his review as well. Just wait for more reviews to come out, and yeah, I'll let you guys know how these are and you can make a decision then. But moving on, we have some other deals like the EW300, which is on sale for $60. EW300, very good value IEM. I would get this over the Condense. Please do not buy the Condense. It is not worth it. If you can get it for $100, sure, go for it. But aside from that, please do not get it. Same for the 5+2. I think the Origin is just a better version of the 5+2. But moving on, we have the keyrest Conta. If you want something detailed, very treble heavy. This is a treble headset for sure. It does have planar timbre, so just watch out for that. But this is a good option if you want a lot of detail and you like treble. And then of course you have the LM, which is one of the best value IEMs that came out this year. It does have unit variants when it comes to the treble. Some units are just a lot brighter than the one that I got, so I would watch out for that. But overall, very good performance. And then of course you got the Legato if you want a bass headset before you go to the Deuce. Just don't buy it from Fat Freak. Buy it from anywhere else, you'll be fine. And then you got the EM6L if you want something good for gaming. It's warm, it's bright, but it's still smooth at the same time. It's just a very solid IEM, just all-rounder in general. And it's not the most sale off, but it's a decent IEM. And then of course we got this Super Mix 4, one of the best value IEMs this year. Very good all-rounder set, very good technical performance for the price. Some of them does come with a little bit like more treble, so there's some unit variants, it's Sci-Fi, right? But very good value, especially at $135. And then we also got the KE4s if you want something warmer that scales very good. I do prefer these over the Arcadias. I think the Arcadias are just a little bit too bassy for me personally. I like the KE4s a bit more because it does have more treble extension. But overall, I think the KE4 is slightly better balanced. But, comes down to preference. The Theaudio stuff is also on sale. The Hype 2 and the Hype 4s both are very solid all-rounder IEMs. If you want more bass, go for the Hype 4s. If you want a clean, slightly bright sound, very balanced, you go for the Hype 2s. Just buy it on the audio day. I don't know which day it is on the promotion for the LINSOUL. But moving on, we have the EM10 as well. I wish it was $350, but this is still a decent price. It's still very good value. The Variations, on the other hand, is actually a solid pick if you don't mind the scoop. So the scoop is a turnoff for me personally, which is why I don't really recommend it. But if you're okay with the scoop, the air is very smooth. The bass is fun. It's it's a diffuse field sound. It's an all-rounder, very good with EQ as well. So that is an option if you don't mind the scoop or you're willing to EQ. And then we also have the Pilgrim for $340. It's a pretty good deal if you want a clean, balanced, all-rounder sound. The build quality is very good. The accessories are very good. The plating gets scratches very easily, but overall, very good detail performance for the price. But if you want something bassier, then the T Pros are very good as a all-rounder as well. It's on sale for $315 right now. Now moving on to some budget sets, any one of these work. If you want a clean, balanced all-rounder, EW100P, $17. You got the Warner as well. Again, the classic. If you want like a more vocal-centric set, $16. And then you got the QGaze HB if you want something warm, something bassy, $17, right? And then the Warner SG. This is a more neutral, less bassy version of the original Warner. And of course, you got the Nuos. You got the Tangent 1, which is my personal favorite at around, $20. Airy, it's well balanced, like a little bit warm, a little bit bassier in the low end, and overall the fit is amazing because this is bullet style. Now as for the HBB Alua, I have not heard these yet. They are on the way. It's another collab from Chris. Bro is on a grind. It's a 2DD IEM, you know, it's fairly fairly affordable. I don't see anything going wrong with this unless you get like a broken unit. And as for the confined clean, I have these in. They are pretty much just the Delcy. They graph exactly the same, sound exactly the same, but you have an extra like tuning filter that you can change the sound. So you get 2 sounds versus the one on the Delcy, and it is a bit cheaper. So like if you want the Delcy, just go for the clean. You get more variety and it's like 10 bucks cheaper. So, but what I'm more excited for is the LETSHUOER Shida E20. I'm not sure if this is the LETSHUOER collab one, but it is very good after EQ. Basically a more detailed version of the Deuce. It doesn't go as hard and deep as the Deuce in the bass, but it's pretty close. It's like tighter, it's faster, and for like what, like 5 times cheaper, it's kind of a no-brainer over the Deuce in my opinion. Then lastly, I'm going to speed run some AliExpress stuff. The Truth Your Gate, balanced, you know, all-rounder sound, does nothing wrong. It's $15. You can't really go wrong with this. You also have the True 2, which I would actually get the True 2 over the Gate. The build is better. The overall sound, I find it more enjoyable than the Gate. Either one of them work. You can get both of them. They're 15 bucks. And then you also have the original Truth Your Zeros if you want a sub-bassy sound. Actually, no, I would even get this. I would probably get the LETSHUOER Aoyida E20 and then EQ it. But if you don't have EQ, you don't want EQ, I guess this is fine. If you want like a subwoofer, sub-bassy set, this is still a decent choice. As well as the Truth Your Red. This is a more like a balanced, smoother, more boring version of the Zeros. This is the better all-rounder, but it is just so bland and boring. Or on the other hand, if you want something more exciting, a slight V-shape, the Q5 Pro. I have not reviewed this yet, but this is a pretty decent IEM, as well as the Tangzu Honor. If you want something more neutral, something more balanced, very clean, get this over the condensed. This is literally the condensed, but like half the price. It's not gonna look as pretty in the packaging and the cable, but like sound wise, pretty much the same. The hexas are also still a solid option if you want a clean, balanced sound. I personally like the Walnut a bit more just in terms of tuning, but the hexa is better when it comes to details, technical performance, stuff like that. However, if you want something more unique, something that scales better, something that's more relaxing, I would recommend the Explorer. It's one of my favorite IEMs at around $100 on sale right now, 95 bucks. The CKLVX is also on sale for $138. I would take these over the Pulas. They are like $10 to $15 more, but they look a lot better. I think the Pulas a bit too much bling bling. And then we also have the Dyno Quattro. I almost forgot about this. If you want something that's clean, balanced, but still like pretty bassy, this is just like a better version of the 5+2 in my opinion. As well as the Origin, get this or the Origin over the 5+2. And then you also have the obviously the Origin, which I just talked about, 217 bucks on sale. And then you got the Performer 8, which I actually recommend if you want like a clean, very straight line, slight treble emphasis, balanced sound. This is what a neutral IEM is. It's on sale for under 300, which is a decent deal. So if that's your thing, if you like straight lines, these are good. And then lastly, if you want an all-rounder, if you like Harman, the Sogno is literally Harman 2019. It doesn't get as Harman as this. It's on sale right now for $360. Packaging is great, design is great, case is great, cable is great, everything is great, but it's just not the most exciting IEM. But aside from that, I think that's it for now. My throat is absolutely dead. I hope this video was helpful. Let me know what you guys are getting in the comments below, and I'll see everyone in the next one. Shout out to Rorik's Cat, Dom Q, Star Buccaneers, Discall Scaldus, B Urac, Mystic Spoon Attack, Oh Really, Walker Standard, User, Ernest, Patrick, Polly J, Mr. Gorillas, Anton Risto, Gis Seng Young, Ed Dunlap, Christopher Jackson, Name, Henry Claudia, Son of a Horse, 777ZK, Ben Thompson, OB, Contain Guava Juice Gains, Treble Well Extended, Wizard, Frickalicious, Andric, Ricardo, Tapas, and Checo Norris. Thank you guys so much.